Hello and welcome to another Tesla update. My name is Ben and we're going to take a look at the long-term and short-term Tesla chart. Surely one of the most popular stocks around at the moment, and we have seen some crazy volatility in the last few days. And it's now interesting just to take a look at the chart, take a look at the relevant support levels, targets. Could there be a next breakout just around, and so we're going to really take a deep dive into the chart. Enjoy, let's go. So we are currently on the Tesla chart, and this is the long-term overview, the long-term outlook for Tesla. As you can see, it is quite a bullish scenario, quite a bullish structure for Tesla here on the daily time frame. And it's a chart that, I really like. It is not, I would say, like a 5-star chart, because we are not dealing with a third wave to the upside here of a larger degree. It is only a fifth wave of a larger degree, after the third wave topped here in November 2021. But still, we have an initial 1-2 setup completed, and we're likely now in the third wave of the, of a fifth wave to the upside, essentially, right? It is, let me just change that. It is a chart that is now moving in an ending diagonal pattern. So that is something very important to understand. We started a fifth wave down here in January 2023. Fourth wave bottomed here, at least this is currently assumed, at around $100, a little bit higher than that. And then we've had a 3-wave rally into the highs of 2023. That 3-wave rally could have been something bearish, but my interpretation has been, and was and has been, and still is, that this was a wave 1 of an ending diagonal, because we know that we are in a fifth wave. We're entering a fifth wave territory here. And in this scenario, whenever we have an overall bullish context and an ABC structure to the upside, we can consider if this is a wave 1 of an ending diagonal. We've then seen the wave 2 probably bottom in April, and we're now likely in a third wave, which could then lead to another wave 4 and wave 5 of a larger third, of a larger fifth. So let me just move back. No, just need to move that around. No, it's an even larger third behind this, okay? But wave 4 bottomed here in December 22, January 23. 5 waves up here in this sequence, which will take years probably, will complete a fifth wave of an even larger third wave. To make that even clearer, we can zoom out a little bit. You can see that an even larger wave 2 bottomed in 2019. And then this large wave 3 is still unfolding. But the most bullish part, the most bullish, let's say, part of that rally was the third wave of the third wave. And that happened between March 2020 and October 2021. But still, we should still see the price go much higher if certain support levels hold. I mean, if this is the correct interpretation, I could be wrong, but even if wrong, it would not make the overall chart bearish. It would lead to a larger setback. And this wave 4, and that would be the bearish scenario, we could say, this wave 4, which presumably bottomed in 2022, 2023, that never bottomed actually, and we are still in this wave 4, which can happen, but we would need to see a break below $160 minimally to suggest that this is the case. Until the price breaks below $160, the forecast is for higher prices, and I will zoom in a minute, but the idea is that we are in a diagonal pattern, and the overall context suggests that this third wave, I don't want to go into detail why and everything, but should take us to around about $820, maybe even higher. And the fifth wave would then probably take us above $1,000, okay? So 4, 5, yeah? But for now, we are possibly in this third wave within the larger fifth wave. So it's an interesting part of that rally. The problem that we have with this structure is that because we're dealing with a diagonal, it is not clearly bullish. I mean, it is going to be a mess. We will deal with likely some difficult corrections where we would normally not expect them in impulses. So we have to be extra careful here with Tesla. And as you can see here, the third wave would also be an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal A, B, C. And the A wave itself is likely a 3-wave move. A, B, C. And we're now in this A wave, which might have bottomed. Maybe it gets one more high, but also in most cases, A waves are 3-wave movements, A, B, C. So it might already have topped. So what we now need to zoom into, and then because you never know if A waves are 3 or 5 waves, it's extra difficult. I just want to make sure everybody understands that. That's not bearish. It doesn't mean weak. It just means choppy. So looking at this movement from the April lows, we have an initial A wave rally, a B wave pullback, and the C wave might get one more high. I can easily call that finished, but it might get one more high. For me at the moment, I mean, I interpret this as a 3-wave move. The question is if the C wave within that A wave needs another high. And it could get another high as long as we're holding the $218.80 level. But again, I can call that easily finished. So it's not like this has to hold or something. Any break below $218.80 would send us back into B wave support area between $194.30 and $160.49 before we then continue our journey in it would be this C wave, yeah, of wave A, and then we can get another B wave, and that's where it gets very messy. A lot of people get confused, and it is confusing, but it is that structure. It's not impulsive. We're dealing with corrective structures. And you see that. I mean, this is not a 5-wave move. This here is a 3-wave move as well, this initial rally. And it just fits very well into this initial, into the overall diagonal pattern, which we already are aware of because of the initial rally that happened between December 22 and July 23, which is a crystal clear ABC structure. Yeah. So that's how I at the moment see Tesla. Is there anything else to say? Don't think that. I think in the very short term, it's important to observe $218.84. As long as it's holding, yep, one more high could easily happen in wave 5 of C of A, then the B wave pullback, or we already topped. There's no way of saying which one it is. The $218.84 level will decide. I don't think it's necessarily worth trading that one more wave up, but it's up to you. I mean, again, I can only help you understand market structure. And I think if there is a B wave pullback and it's clearly corrective, there's an opportunity from there. Any break below $160.49, yeah, would trigger a more bearish alternative, which would be that this wave 4 is likely still unfolding. That's at least from what I can see right now. So this is the update about Tesla. Hope you like the update. Let me know in the comments if you want me to analyze certain stocks here, certain other asset classes, different charts, and then we can take a look at, what is most popular, and I'll see what I can do. Also, yeah, please leave a like. It helps the channel a lot, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about different stocks, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.